Good afternoon and welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed the sessions in the first half. We'll get started now with the panel discussions that are lined up for the post-afternoon session. The first panel discussion we have focuses on offshore debt investors. And for that, I would like to call on screen Mr. Vibhor Mittal, who's the Chief Product Officer of Vivriti Group. So before I hand it over to Vibhor, just a small request. We have a feedback tab on the main page. So would request everyone to please share their feedback for the sessions and the overall summit once we're done. So over to you, Vibhor.
I have with me eminent list of speakers on the panel. I'll just do a quick brief introduction. So the first speaker that we have with us is Jaskirat Chadha. Jaskirat is head of financial institutions debt at Responsibility Investments. He's a large investor in the domestic market, both on equity and debt side. We have Nitin Rungta. Nitin is head of private financing at JP Morgan and looks into financing of structured non-bank solutions to corporates across a wide range of field spectrum. We have Hemalata Mahalingam. Hema is Regional Industry Manager of Financial Institutions Group, South Asia at IFC. And finally, we have Rajesh Gandhi on the panel. So Rajesh is the tax and the expert on the regulatory aspects. And he's a partner with Deloitte and has experience in diverse sectors, including financial services. So let me begin the discussion and start with the macro perspective first. So Jaskirat, my first question would be to you. In terms of your portfolio allocation to India vis-a-vis some of the other comparable countries where you would have exposure to, how do you see India as an investment destination? What are the advantages that you see? And I know that you are overweight on India. And what are the some of the factors which are not working, which probably cause you anxiety? So yeah, if you could start with that.
Thanks, Vibhor. India is, of course, an important market for probably the entire MIV universe. It is a large market. It is a sophisticated market, and from responsibilities perspective, it's no different. We see it as a strategic market for us. To just give you a sense of our exposure, India's exposure is currently probably twice as large as the next largest exposure we have in our portfolio. And there are a few factors which drive that. We're able to construct a portfolio which is large in a particular country, and we have avenues to sort of diversify or mitigate our risk, even though we're taking large exposures. And I think that's really what stands out in India, because you have a very large base of MFIs. We can spread our exposure across many players as opposed to any other markets we're active in. There is plenty of business models around, so it doesn't necessarily have to be only microfinance. It could be truck financing, it could be SME financing. So one gets exposure to a diverse range of borrower categories.